Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I want to show you today how to make these really cute, easy burlap pumpkins. Fall is just around the corner, and if you're like me, you are so ready for it. These are the things that we're going to need. You will need a pair of scissors. You will need your burlap cut into some circles, any shape, sizes that you would like, a needle, some thread, some rope, sticks for the stems, and something to stuff them with. I use packing paper, but you can use whatever you would like, polyfill, whatever. This is just cheap and easy for me. If you don't buy the green, like I didn't, you will take and paint the orange to do the leaves. You will need some green paint and a paintbrush, and you could also use a hot glue gun to secure the stems if you would like, but I didn't. This is how I cut my circles. I take a square, I fold it in half, then I fold that in half again, and then those two folded edges I put together like this, and then you'll cut a semicircle at the bottom. This is kind of thick, so it'll be kind of tough to get through, but when you're done, you will be left with almost a perfect circle. Don't throw these scraps away. If, like me, you forget to buy the green, you will want to cut your leaves out of this orange. Now, if you buy green, you will cut these leaves out of the green burlap, but I didn't even think about getting green, so I used the orange and just painted it green. You're going to thread your needle using about 4 strands, or you can use embroidery floss, whichever you'd like. You take and you secure that first stitch really well, because this is going to have a lot of tension put on it when you pull that fabric around to gather it up. So make sure you secure your first stitch really well. Once you've got that done, we're going to do a basting stitch, which is just you go down in the fabric, up out of the fabric, down, up, accordion style. If some of you know how to do this, it may sound like I'm being silly, but sometimes people don't know what a basting stitch is, and you just kind of need to explain it a little more for them. You just go down in the fabric and then back up, doing like an accordion on your needle. You're going to go all the way around your pumpkin with this basting stitch and gather your pumpkin all the way up. You're going to leave the opening big enough to stuff it. I take and wad my paper up into balls and stuff it in there however big or full I would like for the pumpkin to be. Now I would say just don't do it really tight, because it will make pulling your fabric down kind of rough. Once you've got it stuffed, you're just going to take and pull that string and gather the fabric down that string, working the gatherers evenly so that it looks even all the way around your pumpkin. I leave my needle in it and just pull the thread until I get it where I want it, because you're going to, once you get it down where you need it. Also, guys, if you need to, smash that pumpkin and shape it up, make it look, whatever shape you would like it. Then you're going to pull that back down tight. We're going to take one of our sticks. We're going to open it up the center and poke that down in there. Now you're going to take and tighten that down as tight as you can get it, poking in your raw edges as you go. And then once you have it as tight as you would like it, I do a couple of stitches just to make sure it's tight, and then I tie it off in about 4 knots, because this is burlap and you don't want that knot to pull back through. Once you've got that done, you will take your leaf and you will do the same thing you did to the pumpkin. You'll do a running baste stitch around the outside edge. I use 2 layers of the burlap because it just gives it enough body to be, have some shape to it. Now you will not gather this up like you did the pumpkin. You will just run that stitch around it. This is an optional step. Obviously, if you buy the green burlap, you won't have to paint it. I take and painted the whole leaf a light green. Then I took a darker green and watered it down and just shaded the outside of my leaf just to give it some dimension. Shaded around the edge, and then I did the line down the center just to make it look like a leaf. Now you can also do this with the pumpkin if you would like. I did not do it on these. but you can use like light and dark orange just to give it some shading to make it look more real. I didn't do it on these pumpkins, but I did do it on another set that I did. And if you would like to make a set of these, just let me know and I'll show you how to make this set as well. We're going to take our leaf and we're going to bend it in half at the base and then secure it with about 4 stitches to make it stay bent in half at the bottom. You will play with it and decide how you like that, where you like that leaf the best, and then you'll just tack it down with about 4 or 5 stitches. Then you'll knot it off again. That's it. Your pumpkin is done. Now all you are going to do is you're going to take your jute rope. Now you can do as many or as few of these as you would like. I think I did about 4 strands on each of my pumpkins. So I got 4 strands of the jute. I tied it around the base of the stem. You can tie this in a knot or you can tie it in a bow, whichever you would like. Trim up your ends. And that is it, guys. Your pumpkin is done. These are so cute and you can make a ton of them. I think I made all these for about $1. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time.